Right. Welcome back, everyone, to this episode of Cursebreakers. Sorry, last week was a little bit short. Hopefully, this week will make up for it. This is the session where I take these six lovely, intrepid adventurers on their continued journey across the land of Barovia as they attempt to break the curse upon the land. The Curse of Strahd. Welcome to Cursebreakers episode 38. Let's go with our introduction, starting with Cam.
Hi, my name's Cameron, and I play Cade Everwood, a smart paladin.
Then let's go for Chris, who is muted, just to remind him.
I'm playing Eos, the human cleric of the Twilight Domain.
And then Tank.
Hi, I'm Tank. I play Hellweir, the fighter rogue.
Then Steph.
Hi, I'm Steph. I play Porky the Barbarian.
Then Kirsty.
Hello, I'm Kirsty. I play Raven the Rogue.
And finally, Jamie, whose fault part of this session is.
What? Hello, I'm Jamie, and I play Elias, the Lord Bard Vanan.
Right, so, quick recap on the last session. The party continued to explore Arguingvostholt. They basically ignored what was anything else on the first floor, went up to the next floor, uncovered a head which to each member of the party looked like a different person's head, and kind of sent them into panic mode and hit Eos hardest, I think. But they managed to deal with that.
I lost
situation.
a point of constitution, thank you very much.
Yeah. It scared the constitution out of Cade. He's they then continued to explore a bit, ran into a small dragon seemingly made out of smoke, which then led them upstairs after a conversation where they ran into a armored figure wielding a large greatsword with to describe his greatsword, because it is actually an important part that I didn't get a chance to last time, a hilt sculpted to resemble silver dragon wings and a pommel shaped like a silver dragon's head clutching a black opal between its teeth. They were basically told to leave by this figure, but they didn't. So they got into a conversation, and basically Elias basically said he's a Strahd sympathizer, and that triggered combat. So we'll get right into it with that. We'll actually start with Vladimir himself. Let's get some music going, Stelia.
I think you'll find I made some compelling arguments before that, of which he didn't take to.
Oh, fuck
We also
off.
did not mention Elias's earlier mistake where he opened a door where there's a bunch of undead having a meeting and then was just like, oh, let me close the door.
Yeah.
Oops.
So, let's see. 30 feet.
By the way, why is there a random S just here, or a 5?
Secret.
God damn it, things. Layers. I actually don't know what layer that's meant to be.
Is that meant to
but there
say
we go.
boss room?
Go away,
From there?
random S, just for later.
Is it one of those S's that's like, you draw it on your school table?
Maybe. Anyway, so measuring out this room just so that I can remember how the scale of the room. This figure is going to take a 2 steps forward.
And 3 steps back.
No.
Good
Which
try.
would put them in range of Elias. Excellent. So, Elias, I need a
No.
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. Ignore that. Actually, he can't do that. I'm just noticed. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to allow him to do it. Yep. Wisdom saving, sorry. Because you've pissed him off enough that I feel like he wants vengeance against you.
Would that be with advantage because I'd be playing my thing because we're not doing.
It's not a charm effect.
Is it not a charm effect? Okay.
Nope.
And it wouldn't affect. Yeah.
Nope.
sick.
He is literally glaring at you with such force that you are paralyzed until he either does damage to you or until the end of his next turn. And when the paralysis ends, you are frightened of him for 1 minute, but you can repeat that saving throw at the end of each of your turns. With disadvantage if you can see him.
Nice.
And that will be the end of his turn. Raven.
Well, he's probably not, admittedly, been paying attention really to this whole conversation, considering his own standpoint on everything. So he's just like, here we go again. Okay.
You're not even in the room.
Yeah, I'm not even in the room. He's probably heard some of it and just thought, fine, whatever. I'm going to try and actually use my turn to not necessarily go into the rooms, but just check them out and just to see
Okay.
if there's anything that's potentially going to cause more difficulties in the future in them.
Apart from
Okay,
the
so with your
room where the
movement-
vampire's having a picnic.
Yeah, apart from the
So-
vampire picnic room.
So, let me just get up my descriptions mode. This is that one. So I had to remember which one it was then. This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn padded chair lying at its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh.
Okay, but there doesn't seem to be anyone in there though.
Yeah, and there is an iron door set in the south corner of the west wall, hanging open on one hinge.
Okay. Well, he's not exactly gonna start going into rooms yet, just in case. But yeah, I'll leave it there for now because of course he'll go
Okay.
around to whatever the
He's-
next one is
yep,
on the next
You've
turn.
still got a little bit of movement left, so you could check one of the other, open up this door to your
The one at
right,
the top here.
south, or whichever one. So one of those two if you wanted.
Okay. Yeah, he'll
Which-
just sneak round to there then.
Okay, so I'll just open that, revealing a set of spiral stairs going up.
Okie dokie. Cool.
Right, Elias, you don't get to do anything because you're paralyzed.
Do I get to make the save then at the end of my
No.
turn? I thought you said it's the end of my turn.
No, once it's been the end of his turn once. It's
Okay.
against the frightened effect you get to make a save against, not against the paralyze.
Also, someone's moved my nutcracker, so can I move it back?
Yes.
It was there next to me.
Someone's moved me nutcracker.
Yeah.
Oh. 1, 2. So, you know that door you closed?
Yeah.
It opens, and out steps one of these figures, who immediately upon seeing a target there, is going to go for 2 swings with its longsword against Porky.
What did I do?
You're there.
It's just mean.
I think the first one misses, but the second one hits
Eat.
for 16 slashing damage.
Ouch.
chaos.
Okay. Well, continuing on with what I had planned originally, I'm going to step up from my kneeling position with the symbol of the raven kind still clasped in
Yeah.
my hand, held against my chest. I'll say to the Lord Arguingvost, I'll say, as I said before, we may not be able to convince you, but there is still hope for you and your kind. Your deity may not be able to hear you, but I may be able to lead you from this darkness and into the light, and I'll hold up the holy symbol and use the sunlight ability.
Okay, so we haven't yet seen this, so to make so I'm going to put oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Close. Right, let's no, that's right. So emits light. 60 feet starts dim. 30 feet. All players see light. Okay, so you're basically, there is a bright light surrounding you, which I should probably actually indicate with an aura. So let's go.
Last session, it seemed as though the Lord here knew what this was, and he almost saw it as a threat in the way that I kind of pulled it out, knowing that its ability is also usable to turn the undead and like vaporize them.
Yeah,
But in this
so,
instance, I'm using a non-hostile action.
yeah, so that is how big the sunlight is that you've just cast.
Yeah, Raven's just out of it.
Yeah. So,
And I'll step forward to encompass
actually-
all of them.
yeah, that is
good.
right. Yep, you
Yeah,
can do.
I'll step right up to him to encompass all of his army as well. This is a symbol of hope. Would your deity really truly want you to live like this? They were meant to shed light.
The Morning Lord's light is gone. He could not protect this land. This land is not even a land anymore. This is a hell with which we are trapped, but so is the beast.
You're wrong. His light is right here, within our hands. We are the ones who can protect this land. He gave us that power. He gave us that duty. He trusted in us, the people.
And we do not go back on our oaths. We swore vengeance against Strahd. We swore we would see him suffer for eternity. And here he suffers. It may not be quite as much suffering as we would like, but he does suffer, and his evil cannot spread to the world. What guarantee have you that if you destroyed him, he would not just come back free to rain his evil on the world? I gave you your warnings. I gave you a chance to run. But you have elected the way of pain.
Perhaps he also needs leading into the light as well, then.
Would you like to do anything else on your turn? I think you've still got a bonus action.
Yeah, if he looks like he's continuing to be hostile, I will use a bonus action to bring up a spiritual weapon.
As you're doing this, roll me. I'm going to say. Well, it's up to you. You can either roll Arcana, Religion, or Nature. Whichever
Interesting.
you feel would be most appropriate for you.
I'll go with religion.
Okay, so from your understanding of what this creature is, it is literally a being of pure, unrelenting vengeance. It is not necessarily capable of making a change as you want. It's not able to be convinced by this. You do see a slight pained expression in its eyes as it says some of these words, almost like it's not wanting to say them, but almost like it's beyond its own control to some extent. And it appears that whilst this is indeed a symbol of hope, it is not the light with which the dragon in the fireplace spoke.
Okay.
Or at least
Alright.
that would be your feeling.
And I'll summon forth my spiritual weapon to...
Yep, you should be able to drag that, I think.
Yeah, I'll probably not attack him though. Just attack with one of these guys. Probably won't hit anyway.
No, an 11
Okay.
misses entirely.
Yeah, alright. It's probably she's more holding herself back.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily
bring out-
want to have to hurt these.
Yeah, so if you... Yeah, so it went for that one. Okay.
That's my go though. And of course, if that didn't work, I'll also just have my shield ready.
Yeah.
In case they rush forward. My holy symbol's aloft in the other hand.
I'm guessing you're still keeping the light up for the time being.
Yeah, I've got the symbol in one hand, the shield in the other.
Okay. So, Hellweir, how are you reacting to this? And just to clarify, your Hellhound will now act on your turn, but will act at the end of your initiative, so it will always go straight after you, basically.
Okay. Well,
It's just
seeing
easier that way.
this happen, I will command the Hellhound to attack.
Yeah.
And instead of here, from here, would I be able to see this?
Yes.
Then I'll go straight over to help out there.
Yep.
See that room, go, oh shit. And bring the... Yeah, I'll have to wait for that. Yeah, I'm going to take a swing at this one. With my
Okay, take a
silver
swing.
scimitar. 21 to hit.
That does hit. You
And
cut
because
through
I'm-
this creature's broken chainmail.
I get sneak because I'm mixed
Yep.
quality.
Which is 13 damage. Okay.
Second attack with the scimitar. 14.
That does hit still.
Okay, that's 8 damage.
Yep. Okay.
And a bonus. This creature in front of me, it's a vampire, yeah?
No.
No? Do I know what it
Nope.
is?
Roll me a nature check.
Oh, this will be fun. 9.
It's an undead of some kind.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pickpocket it, see what happens as a bonus action.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand check.
25.
You... What? You take from it a small emblem of a silver dragon, but it's fairly tarnished, fairly old and worn. Like it's almost like it's silver, but it's like blackened from like age.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my turn.
All right, brings me to Factor Warrior number 1.
Sorry, Hellhound's got...
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hellhound
just
doing?
bite the hellhound. 13.
Who's the hellhound biting? Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I was meant to move up to there.
Okay. 13 does hit.
So that's
Just.
5 piercing and 9 fire.
Yep. Okay, so that one is taking a bit of a blow, but you do see that the other 5 figures in that room have gotten up. And
Okay.
whilst most of them look the same, one of them does look a little bit different.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look, sort of tap Porky and point towards the doorway.
This spiritual warrior floats up towards you, going straight through its ally, and swings down its spectral longsword twice at you, but misses. Okay. Fortunately, there are a lot of things, so it's just the way this is. So this one comes down, and seeing that the first one has attacked you, Porky, it's going to go for 2 swings at you, Helwyr. I think a 21 hits.
I think so, yeah.
Followed by a 22, so in total you take 23 damage.
Ouch.
Okay. You know what, actually, just to make this combat a bit more interesting, I'm gonna have this roll something. Nope, that one's fine.
We don't need more interesting games.
No, more, not necessarily interesting, but
Oh, James.
this one, because you're the only figure in range and it's been ordered to basically
Oh no.
cleanse this place of enemies. Will go for 2 swings against you, but misses, even with buffs. Porky, your turn. You've got 2 undead longsword wielding creatures that have just been attacking you and your friends.
Literally the only thing in my head that I heard when this happened, when this started, was literally, "I came here for a good time, and I feel so attacked right now." Porky is going to drop Bloody Boar out. She's going to rage. The poncho goes up, and she's just going to swing at the one that's in front of her.
Just removing one of the songs from the
Where am
playlist.
I? Where am I? It's a 20.
20 hits. So are you going for the one that hit you or the one that
The one that's right in front of me.
Okay, rightio. So, and are you raged at the moment?
I am.
Okay, couldn't remember.
I literally just raged as my bonus action.
Right. Yeah. So you're like, how dare you attack me? I
Just
haven't
like,
done
wait,
anything.
we didn't come here for a fight. We interrupted your meeting. We apologized.
Okay, so the first hit's quite solid.
And the second is another 20.
Yep.
And that's a 10 damage. That
Still
one.
fairly heavy hits. Right, Cade.
I have a turn? What? Before
Yes.
combat ends? Oh, that's
Yes.
amazing. Oh, you bastard. You got in the way, though. Really? Do I really have to... Oh, no, we're still good. Okay, so I'm going to move 25 feet to this location.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to go straight for the big guy. I don't know about you guys.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring out the Sunblade, press the button, and boop. 23
That's
to
a
hit.
hit.
Awesome. Let's see how many spell slots I got before I decide. Okay. Yeah, this one's just going to be flat. 9 points radiant.
Okay.
Is he?
Yes, he is an undead. If that's
Thank you.
your question.
Perfect. So +3.
Yep.
Second strike. 25 to hit.
That's also a hit.
Plus 13.
Okay. So he's taken a bit of damage from that. Anything else on your turn? Bonus actions?
No, I think I'm going to be okay from that.
Okay. Again. Oh, let's see what. Okay. So this one, so they all of these seem to be covering their eyes to some extent, but this one actually seems to have been affected by it and fades away. You're not sure if it's gone or if it's just headed off. This one, which is that one, also fades away.
Or like they've been banished, sort of thing, by the sun.
You're not quite sure. It definitely seems like they didn't like the brightness of the light, possibly. But whether they've like been driven off or whether they've like been like destroyed, you're not sure.
Okay.
Right. 6. Yes, this front one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fortunately, Porky's not in the best position for this. It's going to go for 2 longsword attacks. I believe the second one hits Porky for a nice hefty 18, half to 9. Yeah. See, if you hadn't opened this door, these wouldn't have been on the alert, possibly. Who knows?
Hey, I didn't open the door. Thank you. The other orange-haired half-elf did.
Yeah, I know. And unfortunately, due to the way the party is positioned, this is literally the only space this one can occupy. So, let's see how this one does against Porky. So it swings down twice. The second one hits for another 17, half to 9. It seems it is pick on Porky day, at least from these undead's perspective. This next one, on the other hand, just sort of stands there looking at you. It's sword at the ready, but held in both hands. Not sure if it's planning to join the fight or if it's just glaring at you. And with that,
Ignore that.
about to say, another one. Now, this is a bit of an interesting one. This figure looks different to the rest of them. I'll actually show the token. Still
So
pretty
why
good style. Sort of positions himself here. He just sort of goes, "Oh, and you have annoyed Vladimir. How irritating. Oh, and now I have to attempt to kill you. Well, isn't that fun?
He said
But-
attempt.
No one's making you do anything.
Unfortunately, my oaths bind me so that I can't actually not attack you, and I can't help you in any meaningful way. But for now, it seems my compatriots are in my way, so I shall just sit back and watch the show.
Okay.
Wow, you guys are jerks.
Well, and you missed the subtlety in one of my points. Oh well.
Doesn't want to.
Okay, this one actually does move in. Moves in for you, Cade. And we'll go for 2 swings with its spectral longsword. I don't believe either of those hit you. Or does a 19 beat your AC? I can never remember your AC.
Nope, miss. 20 AC.
Actually, you're flanked. So that is a 20. So you've got an enemy on 3 sides of you, unfortunately.
Okay.
So take 10 force damage, as this sword doesn't so much cut your body, but you feel it almost like cutting your very essence from your body.
Oh no.
And now it is Vladimir's turn, who will take a step away from you, Cade, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Beautiful.
No. No.
18?
That does hit.
That hits. Cool, he doesn't move thanks to Sentinel.
Ah.
Yep. So he is stuck there.
Also, sorry, I should just click this on, but an additional 2. Oh, sorry, it's a 2, not the 8.
In which case, as you have prevented him moving, he will turn his gaze on you.
Okay.
And swing down with his great sword.
Miss.
Which due to flanking,
oh, flanking. Okay.
does 22 damage to you.
Oh no.
Wow.
And he swings again.
That does
But
miss.
misses with the second blow. Yeah, definitely misses. Okay. Raven. You hear the clash of battles behind you. You hear the bellows of Porky. You probably turn, but everything's got a bit bright. Like you're in.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
light.
Thanks to their light show, he can't see a bloody thing right now.
Well, the bit you're in is technically still dim light, so it wouldn't.
Also, you
blind
have sunglasses.
Yeah, but of course, because of the radius of where the light is, he literally wouldn't be able to see anything that's going on in that light. All he's got is this big white blob. Whatever he tries to fire into that, he's going to get disadvantage with.
I'm pretty sure in a Drow's attire, they will forever hold sunglasses. You'll be fine.
Not really, because drow are very rarely above surface.
Exactly.
I mean, he's got sunglasses.
Exactly. There we go.
I'm not wearing them at the moment because you're not you need them.
I don't
Just
think
like,
I don't think it would take an action to don sunglasses.
Yes, but sunglasses aren't going to allow your eyes to adjust immediately. You'll still have disadvantage at least this turn.
Exactly. He's literally going to shout, "Guys, I've mentioned this before. Warn me when you're going to do the light show." I can't
see a thing.
I mean, Porky's yelling, just guess.
Morning, Lord bless you.
I mean, if she shouts that out, he's just like,
She's literally just gonna go, Raven!
all right, he's gonna blindly shoot off an arrow then into her direction.
You going for arrow or you going Eldritch Blast?
16.
An arrow, okay.
It's not bad.
As you're not aiming necessarily, but
No, he
I'm-
probably wouldn't be aiming.
So I'm going to determine from the 8 targets which one you hit. If you hit any of them. Okay.
Is it Elias?
No, apologies for anyone viewing if they worry about animal cruelty, because Raven
better not
shot
be
the
my
hell
dog.
out.
Hound.
Yep. So Raven, roll the damage.
What did I hit?
I think
My
you hit
dog.
the hell.
Oh, okay, there we go.
As that is a bellow of pain from the hellhound. Like, "Rawr!"
Oh no.
So, anything else on your turn, Raven?
I think he's just gonna slip into this stairwell just to adjust his eyes first before he comes back out.
Okay. Right, so Elias, you are frightened of this
Everything.
of Vladimir, as
Yeah.
has now been revealed his name is.
So
You have disadvantage basically you have disadvantage full stop, I think.
So
'cause
the
Yeah.
Nutcracker is gonna go forwards
Yep.
and attack him.
Okay.
Crap. How do I bring it up? I had the wrong thing up. Character sheet. Where is it? Slam.
That is a concrete miss. That is
Is that
also yeah.
Oh, okay.
You rolled a 4 and
And-
a 5. Oh wait, it hasn't added your spell attack modifier, but your spell
Does it not?
attack modifier is only
7.
yeah, so it's still not gonna hit.
So 12 wouldn't hit.
No.
So I'm going to move here and here and sort of like be popping my head around the corner, and I'm going to cast. It's going to be a risk. Major image to make an adult silver dragon come up from this window here. That
Oh.
makes sounds, smells, and all that. So sounds, it will come up, growl, and say in somewhat a gruffy voice, "Cease this fighting. They are deemed allies of the Silver Dragon. Any attack is considered to be a traitor in my name." And then it will growl if there's any response that isn't friendly.
Okay. So let me just
It can be up to a 20-foot cube, which is within the size of adult dragon.
yes, let us
And I have many statues to go off as to what it would look like.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I'll put major image in the thing.
Yeah, I will see how this goes, but
And
this Revenant is not aware of that because it can't see it. And we shall see. But one thing you will notice about this creature is that you know those wounds you inflicted on it, Helwyr?
Yeah.
They begin to heal.
Oh, for
well,
And as you started attacking it, it's going to turn its longsword on you and go for 2 swings.
and the
Oh, goodness.
dragon will then growl again because it'll be here, and I'm pretty sure there's a window here.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
they're both in the league.
yeah, so it sort of looks over in that direction and then goes. Actually, it's a really interesting question. What size were you?
What size were what?
Sorry, I'm just checking something. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so there is. Actually, it's really not clear. No, they look to the window and then call out, "What mockery is this? You dare to invoke the image of Arguingvost in our presence? You would think we would not recognize your tricks. You got the size wrong for one thing, and the voice is completely wrong."
It has to make an investigation check to know whether it's real or not.
Not if it's completely obvious. It doesn't know if it's a real dragon, but it knows it's not Arguingvost. But it was a good attempt. It was a good attempt.
Would I have known the general size going off all the statues and that though?
No, not
We
unless the
could just kill them.
I mean, for example, if I was to have a statue to a dragon and it was, say, an ancient dragon, I'm probably not going to have a full-size replica. You know. Anyway, Eos. It was a good try, though. It was a clever thought, but unfortunately, Arguingvost is a bit bigger than that, and you have no idea what the voice sounds like.
It's Jamie right
The
now.
voice was wrong. Right, so
Could have made an
Eos.
ancient one if I wanted.
Oh, Elias, you're only making this worse for everyone. Let's just be done with it. Also, did you mean this light? Hold on, you're wielding the sun sword, aren't you, right now?
Yep.
I am indeed.
Do they react in any way to the sun sword?
Yeah, they get bapped by it.
Okay,
They're
yeah,
getting
cool.
hurt by it, but they don't react to it.
Okay. Earlier, with that natural 20 on religion, you said that this isn't the light that the
Yep.
dragon referenced.
No.
Do I know if I have the light in the party's possession? Is there something that matches the dragon?
No, there is nothing in the party's possession, but there is something in the party's knowledge that might reflect a light.
A mirror.
No, I'm not saying reflect as in that, but I'm saying there is something that the party are aware of that is to do with light, that is to do with this place.
The beacon. The beacon!
There we go.
The beacon! I just start shouting the beacon and I run past, provoking 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Walkie, who is surrounded by all these revenants, probably making a lot of noise. Here's the bacon! The bacon!
Okay,
I'm
so
going to, provoke 2 attacks.
so 1 hits, I believe.
Protection.
Oh, yes, please.
You've used your reaction because.
Oh
you
yeah,
took the
good
sentinel.
shout, good shout.
I'll take it then. 11 force.
Yeah, and this, I would say, this feels like unlike most of the party who probably haven't dealt with this sort of situation. This sort of cutting of your body, but not actually cutting of the flesh, but seemingly rending of the spirit, almost literally cutting part of the spirit out of your body, feels oddly familiar.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Ugh, I kind of shudder, and I'm too caught up in the moment to perhaps concentrate on that. The spiritual weapon will come out and strike at the most injured one in this group. The one that... Hold on,
Which
is that...
technically would be the only guy who's been injured, which is the big guy. He's
Yeah,
the only
okay.
one.
Cool,
So
that's fine.
roll the
Then it
damage.
hits him. It takes 13 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to rush out past... Sorry, Raven, this is going to sting a little bit. Cover your eyes.
God, he's literally running with the full sunlight. Oh no! Oh no!
Sorry about
God
that.
damn it, Eos!
He tried to get
There's
away.
just this like high pitched reach.
Raven, Constitution saving throw, please. Because you
My eyes, my beautiful eyes.
Well,
just
that
had
should
the light
technically
of-
be 9 because I had that on disadvantage. Unless it's at disadvantage and then it's
No, you are blinded for the next round at least, as you've literally just basically had the
Thanks,
sun
Eos.
appear in your face, like eye level.
I'm just like running past. Like,
Right.
You could
sorry.
have put the bloody thing
I'm trying
away
to
as
get
you
past
came in
the bed.
here.
Please, hold on. Alright.
Elware, your turn. And we'll get to what happens to you on your next turn, Aeons. Elware.
I'm like, watch out. No, don't watch. Oh, God.
This battle has gone an interesting way.
You're crying.
Yeah, literally, there's water
Poor
pouring
eyes.
from your eyes.
Just
Your
like
eyes are just-
streaming.
It's like you've just stared at the sun for like 10 minutes because you've literally
Not even
just had
that, probably just 2 seconds.
it. Yeah, because you've
Staring
literally just had
directly
like
at an eclipse.
the light of the sun literally pointed into your eyes, directly, like close range. Okay, Helwer. You're muted, by the way, just in case you're saying something.
Yeah, no, right, I really want to do something, but it will hurt Porky in the process, and that's not a good idea.
Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
Okay. I will take an attack of opportunity because I'm going to back up, or I'm going to sort of swap places with the Hellhound.
Just to, because I'm a helpful person.
Yep.
What are you going for exactly? Just so I
Oh,
know.
I'm going for the fire breath.
Oh, you're going for the fire breath. Okay, not what I was
Wait,
thinking you were going for.
Question before I say that, where we
Mhm.
stood, it's all like brickwork, and there's no sort of wooden beams exposed, is there?
Yeah, this is all brickwork around here. You might set that table on fire, but
Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
okay.
So, yes,
so you're-
I'll move sort of back here just for a second while I swap
yeah,
over. So I'll take an attack of opportunity off of that one.
yeah, that's fine. I will swing batter. Let's see if it hits. Yeah. Nope. Okay. So, are you going to attempt any attacks? Because your Hellhound technically acts after your turn.
Oh yeah, I'm going to swing at this one anyway. That's the one that
Yeah.
I've been wailing on.
Okay.
And it's hit me back in kind. So silvered scimitar.
Miss.
Yep. Second attack.
Hit. Nice hefty hit too.
And then the offhand with a normal scimitar.
That's also a hit.
9.
Okay. Right. Okay.
And then Hellhound, I'm going to sort of... I want to do a fire breath, but I want to purposely sort of avoid hitting this one.
Okay, let me just check.
Because
It's
it's
a
a
15 foot
cone.
cone. Yeah, let me just see if I've got a token for that, because I feel like I do.
I mean, if I can't miss him, then I can't miss him. But he
Actually,
seems.
I'm gonna use my better token. Let me just get my better token at the moment. Just let me access my Toasty Thaumaturgy pack for you.
I feel bad, like burning Porky.
Is it just like an automatic hit sort of thing?
No, there is a dex save.
Dex
Because
save for half
I have
damage.
danger sense, so technically I get advantage on that because it's a dex save.
Yeah, it's dex save for half damage if you succeed.
But that's fine. Half damage is fine.
And it's 66 damage.
It'll be fine.
All right.
We there's a group of them clustered, and I can barely move. We need to do something.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I can avoid hitting him, I will. If I can't, then I can't. But he seemed nice.
Okay, so this is. Let me just position this right. If it'll let me. No. Can be that
It's got
guy.
a toasting in it.
Okay, so that's that's actually really hard to aim because you're aiming diagonally. You can, if you want to just aim sideways, so that you'll miss 2 of them, but you'll hit 3 of them and Porky. You could do that, and then you won't get him. So
Yeah, I might have to do that. Sorry, Porky.
Wait,
Fine.
actually, yeah. So kind of be that. Those 3 targets would be hit.
So I'd miss these 4 in this block up here.
Yeah.
I'd only hit 2 and Porky with that.
Yeah. I'll say you can probably angle it to hit this one as well.
Yep.
It will be tricky, but yeah. So we'll say you can hit those 3 and it'll miss the other 2.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. So it's 12 DC 12 deck save.
Well, 2 of them fail, 1 succeeds.
Oh no.
I haven't even got that anymore. Did I use all my luck up for this? I can't remember.
I honestly don't either.
I must have, because I haven't got any.
Yeah, so the damage has been done. One thing I will say that you notice from the 3 that you have damaged with this is you see that whilst their flesh was slowly healing, the damage for the moment doesn't seem to be.
Hold on a sec. Hold on, sorry. Where was it? I'm trying to see what. Oh, so
No.
I hit that one with the Hellhound last.
No, you hit this one with the Hellhound. And it hasn't been this
the Hellhound was here, James.
Oh yeah, that's true actually.
Well, I wouldn't
That
be
is
able to reach
true.
that, so yeah, it would have been this one I bet, and that
Yeah,
does
so
fire as well.
Yeah, so that shouldn't have healed, so ignore me.
Sorry, it's just so that went over, was that?
Yeah. Right, so that's the end of your turn. So
Oh no.
Sorry, just quick. Only thing I did want to do, if I can, is sort of swap places back again.
Not really, because
No.
you sort of you've used your turn
Damn.
basically for your movement. So
All right. Yeah, plan was to sort of move back and then swap back again. Oh well.
okay.
All right.
So this one is going to take 2 swings at Cam. I believe 21 hits.
I'll cut that.
You're going to cut it. Roll your cutting words.
Shall, because I can actually see Cam. Where's this? Oh wait, let me click on it now. Oh, what is it? D8 now?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Unfortunately, due to flanking, That ain't enough.
Wow.
So you're taking 11 force damage.
Huh? Sorry, I missed that.
He tried to cut it, but it wasn't cutting enough. In fact, it was
Oh.
almost...
For 11 points
So-
damage.
I
Lame.
Right. Now this Revenant, having seen the danger that the Hellhound poses, because these aren't stupid things, is going to make 2 swings on the Hellhound. I think the first one misses, but second one hits.
Yep.
Sentinel. Can I use that on the... Oh no, my Guardians will be up as well. But...
Yes, but I think a 13 still hits. And your Guardians would be on
No,
this
it wouldn't. AC's 15 on the Hellhound.
Guardians is only on one target, right? It's the first one you hit. I forget how your Guardians work.
I think it's within a certain number of feet of me for that one. They get disadvantage again. The first one gets disadvantage on its next attack. Spirit Shield. Bleep.
You can use the reaction to reduce the damage.
So I can do that.
Yeah, if you wanted to use your reaction to reduce the damage.
So, is it this one that's attacking? The one right in front of Porky?
I'm checking.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, so that one would be at disadvantage. So, that does, so you don't need to use your Spirit Shield.
Too many people talking at once.
Sorry. Yeah, so that one was the one that's under the effect of your Guardian, so is at disadvantage.
Whew.
Yeah.
Until the start of your next turn. No, because it's actually, sorry, I'm just reading. Until the start of your next turn, it's been a turn since you... No, it hasn't. You're about to get to that turn. So, yeah. So it was a disadvantage.
So
both yeah,
will
I
miss
missed.
then.
Yeah. Okay, bringing it to one of my Phantom Warriors, who is going to join in the Let's All Kill Cade party.
No! Nope.
That one.
Break it!
So you can, if you had your reaction, you could make an attack opportunity, but you've used your reaction.
I'm sorry, these turns are so goddamn long.
Yeah, and that is a miss. Porky, your turn. You've just been burnt a bit and you're surrounded by enemies. What would you like to do? Bearing in mind, I only upped this by adding one more of those in that room. It's the only change I made to that room.
Okay,
And it was this one.
No, he's always been there.
No.
I'm assuming they look fairly healthy, considering they're undead.
Yeah, this one looks the most battered, but the rest of them, you know, not too bad.
Okay, I am going to...
Fuck.
I'm gonna... swing at the one in front of me.
Okay, right. Swing.
23.
That's a hit.
That's 20 damage.
It's a nice solid hit.
Swing again. 28.
That's a very solid hit.
17.
To be honest, if you miss these things, you need to get like a 2.
Um,
No, 1. You can literally only miss these on a nat 1 with your bonuses.
I am then using my bonus action. Just in case.
Okay. So you've got that. Let's see if you can maintain the concentration. Actually, you're a barbarian. You're raging.
Oh shit! I can't cast spells like this, can I? Never mind. I take it
Not
back.
I think you might be able to cast spells, just not ones that rely on concentration.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Ignore that
Yep.
then. I am
Yep.
just going to have to take a pummeling.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
It's fine.
Cade.
Huh? Yes.
What you gonna
What a predicament I have found myself in.
You're surrounded by 3 ghosts who are cutting your soul to bits, and a big guy with a big sword.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
perfectly
where
fine.
have you been coming up against people with big swords
Hang
as
on.
characters?
Eos, where have you gone? Well, in that case, radiant consumption. Boof. Let's
Hey.
go.
Okay.
So,
How big's that aura? It's 10 feet, right?
it is 10 feet indeed, and it does take my action. I'll just pop it in chat for you.
Yep. So. there you go.
So they take some damage.
At the end of each
Radiant
of your
damage
turn.
equal to half your level rounded up.
Right.
So they all take some damage. What the fuck? So
At
they
the end
take
of your turn, yeah.
5 points of damage.
Yep. So.
And now to slowly melt them away.
Yep. It's actually quite a clever thing on one. You're actually probably the best suited for this fight, against this one in particular, anyway.
And for my bonus action, I am going
Yep.
to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. So you now got that extra 2 AC.
So I now have an AC of 22.
Yep. Let's give you a shieldy token. Do I have a shieldy token? Yeah, that'll do. That's kind of a shieldy token. Right. Let's.
Your shield.
Ah. Chaos. You've left, haven't you? Which means there's no longer that bright, annoying light.
Oh no.
I could have thrown it.
What did you?
Did you want it?
Did you throw it?
You need it?
No. All the monsters are coming back.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't know that because you're not there.
Well, I can probably still see from there. In fact, I can with my token. I can still see. Apparently, I can see the one surrounding my spiritual weapon.
Right. Okay, you're now surrounded on all 4 sides.
Woo! I
Yeah,
love a
that's
fair fight.
But I
Miss.
believe a
Hit.
24 hits you for 8 force damage.
That's fine.
I'll cut it.
No.
Go on, you've already cut it. It hasn't been.
Oh, I've already cut it this turn, yeah. I can't. Sorry, I have no
Right,
reaction.
so this revenant.
Yeah, I love it when the cleric runs away from me.
Yeah.
The cleric never
Yeah.
started the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, the cleric fucking left it.
Okay, so I
No.
believe an 18 hits you, Forky, but the 13 doesn't. Actually, wait, does a 14 hit you?
14 is my armor class, so yeah.
Okay, so yes, so take 29 damage half, 15.
Oh, thank God. When you said 29, I was like, oh,
It's
no.
like, I'm going down and yelling timber.
Right.
God, I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
This is a bit rough. for one of you.
It is pretty
I
rough.
love how you've all just abandoned me. The only one there is Hellware.
I know the
Yeah.
feeling.
So
I'm a-
take another
I'm a
11
drone.
damage, Porky.
Sorry?
Take another 11 damage.
Oh god!
You're still standing, so it's gonna swing with its sword again.
after what these
I'm
turns
dead.
are.
Yeah, and,
No!
and with that, Porky falls unconscious.
Oh
No!
shit!
Well, if she dies, I die.
I don't even know she's down.
Right. Now,
I feel it in my
Brett.
soul.
Mm-hmm.
can you can an enemy occupy the same square as an unconscious
Yes.
body? Excellent.
Yeah, because I can stand over
Is
it.
he gonna stand on me?
Yep.
I have conquered this mountain.
I literally come back from the dead full on rage just because it's standing on me.
Oh,
Oh no.
Wait, haven't I?
actually come to do. So, yep. So this one is going to walk
Oh god,
over
I have
your
so many points.
corpse.
She's dead.
Well, not corpse, but body. Potential corpse. Stand on you. Now that this one can get into the fray, because it hasn't yet, and go for 2 swings on the Hellhound, both of which hit,
Yep.
slicing the Hellhound clean in 2. And just for some flavour, as this is cleaved in twain, that same familiar feeling as when your last Hellhound was killed, the one that you sent to scout, is felt. It appears that it was killed by a sword similar to this.
Oh. That's
And it will step there.
Oh my god.
Oh. Ow. This one comes back. And now it is this guy's turn, who just sort of looks at Porky's unconscious body for a moment and goes, well, let's just move that out of the way, walks over to you, and drags your body into this room.
You're going to be dinner.
No.
Yeah.
But that is all he does. He doesn't attack you. He doesn't goes and just sort of looks at Helwyr. And it's just like, unfortunately, that's about as much help as I can be. I'll make sure that their body is at least kept unmolested or undamaged. But I won't attempt
I think that was the wrong choice of words.
Choice
DM.
of words, James!
I meant like as in like ravaged by like blades and weapons, you know.
Molested by blades.
Can I? Sorry, I know it's not my turn, but can I do an insight on that?
Yeah.
See if I can believe it.
What does he mean by melee?
Can we insight the DM? What does he mean?
No, you don't know.
You don't know
get the
what he
feeling.
means.
Not quite your enemy, but he's certainly not a friend.
Is he gonna
Fine.
spare the dying
Like,
one?
like a priest.
He literally said he will not stabilize them. The most he can do is get them out of the room so that they won't be stomped on or stabbed or otherwise.
Ghost
damaged.
Porky is literally like, I imagine, flailing and swatting at him and just saying all the bad words.
Yeah.
Like the
And Vladimir is going to go for 2 swings on Cade. I believe a 24 hits you.
I can't even cut it.
Nope.
No.
So take 22 damage, Cade.
Huh?
Take 22 damage.
22. Sweet.
Yep. And just be glad you're not Strahd.
This is fine.
And even with flanking, that doesn't hit. So Okay, so Raven, you can't see a thing this turn, but you heard Porky probably let out a bellow that you've only, or a sound you've only heard when they've basically taken a blow that's going to knock them unconscious or something similar to that.
That has never happened before.
Yeah, well, no doubt. Either way, he's in
I don't
some
know.
ways sensed something's happened, and I mean, I technically could blindly dash up, and go into that space.
Yeah. To be honest,
just
I'm
kind of-
sort of picturing that in like the sort of relationship your two characters have, that Porky and Raven have like code words. So as Porky's like taking this blow that's knocked them unconscious, they're just like elderberries or something, or some sound. I don't know why.
I mean, to be fair, considering the deal that they made, that
Yeah.
obviously if one of them dies, they're sort of
Yeah.
stuck in like limbo until the other one
Yes.
does.
Yes, actually,
He
that's a
probably
good
would have
point.
felt that.
Yeah, that's a good point. You hear a familiar voice in your head, Raven. Tick tock, the clock is ticking. If you
I
don't,
mean, he would have
continue,
started running
then they're gonna
before.
stop kicking.
He would have just started running and completely ignored the rest of it. Probably. I know this is going to be a disadvantage, but he's going to swing his rapier at the nearest creature.
Okay.
In fact, actually, let's get out the Thunder Tongue and do it with that one instead.
Okay, we're going full thunder power.
22 with disadvantage.
He's on. So, yep, so that's a full 11 damage as you literally hear the crackle of electricity as you stab into this creature.
And he probably makes this snarl that, I'm not even going to try because my asthma's been playing up at the moment. Literally kind of like makes this snarl that sounds very inhumane, very guttural, like his undercommon tongue would do.
Yeah. So, Elias, you have a choice at this point. 3 choices. Well, 4, kind of.
I know what I'm gonna do because Cade is in much danger, and I don't really know what's going around that corner.
Your construct
He's gone.
Gone.
Yes. But so is the dragon, because I am going to conjure 10 little tiny rocks to appear around him. You just hear the sound of dun 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 dun, and then googly eyes appear on tiny little rocks, and they stand up like geodudes.
I'm. What spell is this?
Animate object.
Oh God, you're animating the rubble.
Around him.
It's Elias's fun Jack in the Box. What's the spell?
Okay. Rock. You said you did 10, right?
Yes, that's the max I can do. So there it is. Let's do this. RD20. How do I roll RD20? How do I roll many 20s? 10 D20. And each one is +8. How do I do them separately but together? I don't know.
I have no idea. Animate object is one of those spells that's awkward.
Okay.
Do they go on your initiative?
Yeah, it goes straight on the same turn. As a bonus action, I can command them to attack.
Alright, well.
So that's a 24, a 13, a 13, a 12, 11, a nat 20, a 18, a 16, a 24, and a 26.
Okay. Anything 17 or higher counted as a hit.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is...
Okay, and you actually re-roll 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Because you've knocked him prone, so you'll have advantage.
Oh, well, the last. Okay.
with the crit, so re-roll the last 4.
40, 20. None of them were nat 20s, but they all already hit anyway. Right.
Well, the actually no, that actually added in an extra hit because one of them was an 8, which would have gone to 16, which wouldn't have hit.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of nat 20. So 7 d4. So 13 plus 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 on
Okay.
top of that. That was a pain. I need to set up some means of doing this.
Yeah.
So that is 37 damage to him.
Okay, he takes this blow as loads of rocks attack him, and he's just sort of looks confused as one of them literally knocks him off of his feet.
You'd see a tongue just come out and just like taunts him.
I believe that's your turn.
Yes, and that's both my turns. I'm just gonna pop around the corner. I'm gonna fly up as well, as high as I can. I don't know how tall this room is.
About 20 feet.
Okay, so
this revenant next to you, Halwir, is going for a double longsword attack. Thank God it doesn't have advantage. I don't believe a 14 hits you.
Nope.
And I don't think a 15 does either, so... Nope, neither of those hit, so that one misses you. Aos, so... Aos. You were hearing all of this commotion. Still going up to the next floor?
Well, all of that commotion just happened within like 2 seconds, which is like mad.
Yeah.
Does it feel like this go up to the top?
It does look like it goes up. You don't know whether it'll go to the top, but based on the size of the building, you would guess so.
Okay. Well, I can still see my spiritual weapon from here. So they're going to make an attack against one of them.
Yep.
The more injured-looking ones.
Which would be any of the ones near Cage, really.
Yeah,
unless you're going for the big one.
I don't know. We've been fighting the big one for a while now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Have you been focusing your fire on the big one? Okay.
My main attacks I have, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will continue to go for that then.
Okay, you will have advantage on this, so roll that again just in case you crit.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, there it is.
Yep, so let's see if you're... Okay, so roll me an extra 2d8. This guy suffers a point of exhaustion.
There you go.
So that's 17 plus 5, 22 damage in total, and your spiritual weapon rends a huge gash in him and literally seems to knock the air out of his undead lungs, exhausting him. Actually, he might be immune to exhaustion, thinking about it. They're undead.
Probably.
Very good point.
I'm thinking, if I see that, which I do,
So
I see that 2 of them have reappeared.
Yeah.
I'm going to toss my symbol of Ravenkind towards them. Let's see. Doesn't actually spend 5. Your holy symbol makes it shed light. The light lasts 10 minutes. Cool. I will throw the symbol of Ravenkind back.
Roll me an athletics check to see how far you throw.
Okay.
Not very far. So I'm going to take the aura off of you.
Good luck with that. Whilst I use my movement to run up the stairs.
Okay. It's just everything's going on a go. Right, so as Aos gets upstairs, before I continue with descriptions and such, I think that's a good point to take a short break. It's not a good point, but
It's a point.
yeah.
Caffeine.
Yeah, so we'll be back in a few minutes, everyone. Keep watching, and we'll see if the party survived this. This encounter got a lot more difficult than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I only added like 1 or 2 enemies. Yeah.
3.
Right, welcome back, everyone, whilst Jamie makes weird noises. So, Eos, as you get up to this upper floor, there is a 20-foot diameter hole in the mansion's roof directly above the area below. The rubble on the roof surrounding the hole looks quite difficult and also appears to be oozing, and that ooze seems to be moving.
Oozing, oozing. All right, am I actually on the right page?
Yeah, you're up here.
Oh yeah, there I am. Thanks. Ugh.
It's just further up on the map.
And this hole, it looks to be the same diameter as the oozing moving.
No, there's big patches in the rubble, like around the hole, that seem to be oozing.
Okay.
And there is a foul stench that reminds you of the liquid that was dripping down through the hole in the ceiling that you saw earlier.
Yeah, it looks like this thing exploded rather than like eroded from acid. It looks like something like detonated here because there's shrapnel and debris everywhere in every direction. At least that's perhaps my thing.
I'm actually gonna up the. Right. So.
Okay. I'm in open air. Yeah. There's nothing else above me.
No, you can see a tower over in this direction.
To the right?
Yeah.
That's where I'm heading. It looks like it might be the beacon.
Okay. So you've probably, I'd say with a dash, you can get to the door.
Yeah.
You're attempting to open the door?
I will try to attempt. Yeah.
It is barred. And as you are standing there, perhaps deciding what you want to do, you hear voices speak. Destroy the intruder! And you can see that to either side of this main tower, there are 2 guard towers. And through them you can see some of those spectral warriors, but these are armed with bows. But you can only just make them out because they have 3/4 cover.
Okay.
But you have basically had to dash to get there because of the size of this, so you don't have an action left. I believe your spiritual weapon is out of your range, so you can't do anything with it. No, you did it before you dashed, so that's fine. Hellwire.
Yep, I'm here.
What are you doing?
Right.
I'll move the view back down to you guys.
Okay. Right, for my action, I will pull out, or I will use the Ring of Spell Soaring and cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay. Just sorting something quickly. Another thing you'll notice, Eos, as you're dashing across, is seemingly sensing the movement on the ceiling. That ooze begins to move towards you. But not. So, you're activating Aura of Vitality.
Yep.
Back to you. So that has a 30-foot radius. So that is your action. God, I've got so many radiuses today.
For my bonus action, I will use it to heal Porky 2d6.
Okay. So roll that 2d6.
Hope it's good.
6. So Porky, you are back at 6. As the hands of, I don't know, as you feel a warmness wash over you, and you find yourself in this room with the one guy who stands out looking at you. It's just like, oh, you're awake. Finally.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Yeah,
Right.
I couldn't quite remember the quote as I was doing it. Listening to pro.
I'm now going to action surge,
Yep.
and I'm hacking at the one that I've been hacking at.
Go for it.
Silvered Scimitar.
That's a miss.
Second
And-
attack. Offer. Really?
Yep. Chris, with action search granting extra attacks, does that actually grant you the full both attacks? Because
Yeah.
I know haste doesn't.
Yes. When you take the attack action, you get extra attack as part of that.
Yeah, but I believe haste excludes that specifically.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm.
Haste is a unique
No,
action
no.
that says you can either use
Yeah.
it to make one attack.
Wait,
But
what?
Yeah.
Action surge gives you an attack, like an action, and if you use that action for an attack, you get all your extra attack.
I don't remember Kavar doing that.
I was about to say I'm flanking, but no, I'm not, because I'm attacking this one.
On the damn rules.
Yeah, you'd get an extra +1 from Raven. But
Cheating mother.
it's not enough. Okay, that's
Alright,
her.
Didn't
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so Phantom Warriors continuing to wail on Cade. It's a fun party wailing on Cade. 19 misses, 16 misses. The 19, even with the flanking, doesn't hit. Okay, so this Revenant,
Wax on, wax off.
blinded. Am I right? Blinded gives you, if your target is blinded, you have advantage, Chris. That's blinded.
Yeah.
Okay, so attacks with advantage on Raven.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. I thought
Okay.
it took a round for the sunglasses to kick in.
No, but Raven literally got the full sun thing in their face. They got blinded for a turn. So I believe an 18 hits for 20 damage. Do you have any reaction?
That's about half his health already, but I'm gonna.
you-
Can he even use his
You could
evasion?
Uncanny
could-
dodge.
Uncanny dodge,
uncanny
whatever it is.
dodge.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes because it's uncanny.
Okay. Good. Good.
So that's.
Where did I get my
then-
holy symbol, by the way? Where did I throw it?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I need to get to that.
Oh no.
Can I not uncanny dodge that
You
as
can
well?
only do it
No, you
No.
can only uncanny dodge one.
Have you got any lucky?
Oh.
Make him re-roll it.
Lucky.
Lucky,
Yes.
so I'll say that he takes the second roll, so it's only an 8. I'll just do it as that, so that misses.
That is lucky.
Otherwise, yeah, Porky's just been healed and he would probably go down.
Yeah.
He's like a
You're lucky.
Romeo and Juliet situation going on. I die. Everybody die.
Yep, so
I
let
think
me
Paul,
just
Paul
get...
should probably just be like, I've just woken up, damn it, you can't die now.
let me just...
Wake up, you bastard.
Whoa, watch your profanities, alright?
Never.
Right, so I'm going to... I'll just do the bright light, because that's the bit that matters, Chris, for your token. And I'm going to do blue, because it will hopefully stand out enough against the yellow.
You know what? I'm actually kind of glad I threw my holy symbol away. Well, you'll see why in a sec.
Oh god, you Raven's just in range of the bright light from it. Oh no!
I mean, can we not blind our drow? Please.
It's banishing the undead. So long as you actually lure them into it, you'll banish the undead.
Well, temporarily at least.
I'm
Yeah,
in the midst of banishing the undead.
Yep, this one actually does disappear. Right, Porky, so
Okay.
you're
You're welcome.
alive and prone. So you can use half your movement to stand up.
Or like an Eldritch blast from the floor.
You could. Yeah, it'd be a disadvantage.
Would it be a disadvantage?
Only,
Yes,
only if the
Right,
creature there.
because
Is there a
you've got
creature at 5 feet?
Too many
Yes.
people talking at once. James, what? Disadvantage
That-
because
that's-
what?
There's a creature within 5 feet of you. So if you have an enemy threatening you within 5, hostile creature within 5 feet, you have disadvantage on.
He's
ranged
not being
attack.
hostile. He's
No,
safe.
He's been really
He's
nice.
not.
No, he's round the corner. He's round the other side of the door. Thank you. I see the door in
Oh.
the map.
Fine, I'll let you off on that one.
No, I'm kidding. I'd have to move
It's
if I wanted that. I'd have to get up and move anyway.
Yep.
But 6 hit points. Yeah.
It's 12 if you rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because otherwise I'm like the next blow I take is gonna take me down anyway. That's literally my brain at that.
So you've used half your movement to stand up. You've picked up Bloody Boar.
I'm coming
And then-
to this side.
You just see Raven going, raging in his own way.
And I'm going to literally cleave this guy in front of me and try and make like a path to the door.
Okay.
So
It was expeditious.
Oh,
It was expeditious retreat, which would give you the ability to dash as a bonus action, I think. But wouldn't help in this situation.
no, that's fine.
I mean, there's technically rooms you could go to. You could try to break down the wall potentially, but yeah. Yeah. So give me those. 14 does hit.
okay.
Literally, you can 20 damage. It's a nice hefty hit.
And then second one. 20.
Yep.
It's another 20 points
Yeah.
damage.
Okay, and back up to the action with. Wait a minute. I feel like one of my Phantom Warriors. What? Wait, which Phantom Warrior had a 14? Was that one? Okay. I'm just misremembering some of my dice rolls. Okay, so before we get to Kade's turn, let's see what Aos has awakened on the roof.
No.
So, the rod on the roof begins to move, revealing something a bit like this.
What the
A swarm of rot. And
Love it. Big fan.
it moves 10 feet. And then moves another 10 feet. And that is all it does.
Where's it going?
Okay,
Didn't know it was coming.
you'll see.
Okay, so instantly take 5 points damage.
It's at the end of your turn, technically.
Okay,
so,
cool,
yeah.
cool. I mean, I'm gonna end it soon. How's the big guy looking?
He's looking injured, but he looks fairly healthy, as undead people can be.
Not even bloodied?
Oof.
Let me just... yeah, he's below half.
Okay, cool, he's bloodied. That's fine.
Just.
Okay, gonna attack big boy.
You will have advantage because he's prone at the moment.
Ooh.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
As
That's
he
what I'm
is-
looking for. Divine Smite.
Yeah,
Let's go. Cool. So you know how he's bloodied?
Yep.
So let's just.
Let's
Oh,
see how
by the
this
way,
goes.
it's second level Divine Smite as well. So let me just
Okay.
crack
You see my little stones are just holding him
two of
down.
them.
You attack him.
Okay, so
And then. Where's the damage for this? There we go.
wait, that's already cast at second level. Looking at it. Oh no, wait, it's done the sunblade damage. Wait,
So, hold on.
no,
Okay.
it's done 4d8, which it's already done the second level. So it's 22 plus 19. because it's 48 for a second level divine smite on an undead. Right?
I got this. 16 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2 plus 12 plus.
Well,
4 plus 4 plus
it will be
13
16 plus 6. You didn't need to roll divine smite twice, was my point, because it's already done that at second level. Looking at it, because it's done 3d8, which is a second level divine smite.
No, that top radiant damage was the additional undead damage from the sunlight blade. So it's 16 plus 6.
Yeah,
then
16 plus 6, and then 19 plus 8. Because it says higher level cast, so it's done 4d8, so it's cast as if it was at second level. So it's 22 plus 19 plus 8.
Math.
Which is 49 damage, and...
Why have I got 70? Because all of that should have counted. So the 13 plus 6, the 4 plus 4...
No, because then you would have rolled 8d8 for your divine smite, and divine smite ain't that powerful. Because you roll...
The 3d8 is the flat.
Yeah, and then it's done a 6 above that, which is the second level. So it's done it.
48.
Yeah, it's 48, which is what it's rolled. So you didn't need to roll twice. So it wouldn't be this 12 plus 2.
I did because I double each dice roll.
Oh,
because I crit.
Yeah, I see what you've done.
So in total, it should be 74 points of damage.
Woo! I'm not sure that that's right either.
Yeah, so 8 plus 6 plus 16 plus 3 plus 2 plus 12. 4 plus 4 plus 13 plus 6. The only one that doesn't count is that 6 plus 8 in the bottom right, because that's 2
ends. But it's already... The 8 and the 3 are Sunblade Undead, which is already done in this damage at the bottom, is my point.
But so they're all rolled dice, which are doubled.
Yes, but you've already doubled the Sunblade dice down here. The 4 and the 4. So that 3 and that 8, that doesn't get added. That's your Sunblade damage.
Why is that rolled separately then? That's stupid.
Yeah, so it should be 22.
Technically, because they were first rolled, can I take those?
I mean, I'll let you have the 8. Yeah, I'll let you have both of them. So.
And then I'll just take away. I'll take away the bottom 8.
22 plus 14.
So it's going to be 66 in total.
Yeah, let's just say that. Why not? He's still standing.
That's my first attack. Second attack.
Yeah.
You're also able to take the disarm action.
Yeah, you can attempt to disarm them if you want.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. Which I believe is an athletics check.
After my attack, though, which is fine.
Which you've done.
It's a free action.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll disarm it. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could steal if you have a free hand.
Kirsty, that's a mood. That's such a mood.
So make an athletics check. I guess he'll make one against you.
Gotcha. 23.
Don't think he's going to beat you somehow, but we shall see. Nope. So you knock his greatsword out of his hand and it's knocked 20 feet away. Now we go for the second attack.
17 to hit.
That's a hit.
And
he is down.
Woo!
Nice.
Easy.
But
so I said.
Not after what you've just been through. Cannot just say easy.
I also just realised I have 3rd level spells as well.
yeah, I've done the 5 damage that each of those would have taken at the end of your turn. And technically, Cade, I do want to say you could have also added extra damage to that because once per turn you can add extra damage due to a radiant consumption.
Yeah, the 9 points of damage.
He was dead anyway, so...
Exactly, yeah.
But,
would that 9 points of damage... Sorry, would that 9 points of damage killed him on the first strike just before we continue?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
He was on 13 before.
Perfect. So I'll just look to the other 3 and say, so who's next?
I mean, you wouldn't know that, so it'd be a bit meta, but if you managed to somehow know his health, then the 13 would have knocked, the extra 9 would have knocked him down to 4, then your raging consumption would have taken at the end of the turn. But you wouldn't know that at the time, so...
Yeah, that's fine. The rest take 5 points damage.
Yeah, I've done that. So now, this one is going to come in and join in the fun.
This is
In all of the rainbow. I believe 22 hits. Jade. 22 hits, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 22
I'm alright. It's only.
Come on, man.
Think about it.
No, come on.
And is gonna
5 points damage.
Okay, and the second attack misses. Then around to this one's turn, who is outside all of the light stuff, so we'll technically, I should say, yeah, so this one now fades back into existence, but doesn't do anything else.
Favorite word.
Yep. This one, however, stays present. It seems to be perhaps a little bit more annoyed that now that you've seemingly killed their boss, but we shall see how that goes. Swings with its spectral sword, but both attacks miss. And now we finally get one of them attacking Eos back on the top floor, as they take a pot shot at you with their spectral longbow. In fact, 2 shots. 18 misses you, I believe.
Yep, misses. Misses.
Ooh.
Just bringing my shield above my head and just letting them rain off of it.
Okay, so this one, as Raven is still blinded at the moment, is going to swing its longsword twice. And I believe both of those hit. So 20 damage to Raven.
No.
Raven's still standing.
Yay.
For now.
Right, let's see. Actually, I didn't have advantage. Raven's turn's right at the top of the turn order. So another one of these starts blobbing their way towards you.
You get your uncanny dodge back every round, by the way.
Oh, it's I thought it was a reaction.
Yeah, in other words, you've got your reaction back every round.
Yeah, but they haven't.
She's already used it, hasn't she?
I know. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
You can also use that.
Also, this thing is another one of these?
Huh?
Is another
There
one?
was just one.
Good lord.
Okay, so we have another Revenant with a long sword, who, because Raven is unfortunately the only person within range, and is still conscious, I believe, is going to go for its... You know what? This one's just gonna punch Raven. Doesn't even hit you with his long sword. It just clocks you round the jaw.
I mean, I can cut that with my Guardians because I'm raging again. So, bear with me 2 seconds. Let's see if I can take some of that damage off. Reduce the damage by 2d6.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, that technically didn't roll properly.
Oh, yeah.
You,
So,
you just rolled a 2.
yeah. You rolled 2 space D6. I don't know.
Sorry.
Like roll.
It's brain. There we go.
It's fine.
Hey,
So-
that's better.
So that's only 9 damage from that
9.
second attack.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's...
Getting spice.
Okay, so this one could go for Raven, but feels bad for Raven, so actually, 17 damage for with fire this turn. That's a good point. Or radiant. So let's heal
Doesn't
these
want to
guys
mess up
a little.
Raven's style.
Yeah, let me just heal these a little, because that's what they do. This one's gonna go for.
Hello, his aura is radiant.
It's not doing radiant damage to them though.
I know.
It's the wrong edition of D&D for that. So I believe a 21 hits for 17 damage on you.
Yep.
It's okay. You got this.
Followed by 23 for 10 more damage.
Oh.
Yep.
Then we get a Phantom Warrior. Which Phantom Warrior is it? It's this one. Which is gonna join in the party arcade.
Hell yeah. The more the merrier.
You've been taking the does a 22 hit you?
That hits my
So that's 9 damage.
and I also realise I've just been hit twice, so I'm really sorry about this.
Yep, no problem.
22,
Yeah,
20.
You make that. You've been taking the damage from your own raging consumption each turn, right? Because that damages you.
It's like, I can kind of see why they wear socks like this.
Yeah, sure, man. We'll go with that. How many rounds has it been?
I think 2.
Okay, let's just -9 and minus... How many did I say? 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking a bit worse than I expected. Okay. Oh, God. And also for the first round and the second round.
Yeah, all of those are fine.
Perfect. Cool.
Yeah, that's one of the issues with concentration spells.
Yeah.
This one just sort of... This guy who... looks a bit different, guys. You're... Well, now that you're up, I guess I'll just sit back and see what happens. About as helpful as I can be. I can't be directly helpful. Annoying.
But
Well,
you
it's not
dragged
me.
my body out of the way.
Yes, that's not being meaningfully helpful. You could have bled out. It's not really changing things too much.
You stopped me
Just
getting
gave you an
trampled.
Yes. I don't like to see footprints on people. It's not my style.
Nice.
Right, so another one moves in to join the cave brigade.
Elias, anytime now.
I'm helping.
Do any...
Fireball.
Does the spiritual weapon get any kind of attack of opportunity?
Nope.
Right not.
Nah.
But you know what does?
Nutcrackers?
Because it's a
No, I don't believe.
construct.
I don't believe they do because they have to obey an order, so they're completely
And they've been
mindless.
ordered to attack.
Yeah, but they didn't get the order attack of opportunity.
Technically, possibly, but at this point, just for this battle, I'll say no and look into it because I haven't got like proper tokens for them, and working out exactly where everything is considering there's 10 of them is kind of.
Oh well,
annoying.
this is why I put them into little nutcrackers. There's 5 there and 5 in the other one.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I'll go with whatever you say.
I'll just say for now because I'm not sure.
Apparently they can.
Yeah.
That's only a quick Google because they're counted as creatures.
And then the second one does hit you, Cade. For
for God's
5. So enjoy your conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
I'll
this.
let you make one attack of opportunity with one of them just for this.
Oh, me?
And I'll look into it. No,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take one.
15.
no, you don't get one.
Alright,
Does,
rolling my attack for opportunity.
does 15 get it? No, 15 doesn't hit.
No.
Oh,
Really?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm assuming
Close,
my
but
con
not
saves.
quite.
Puny
Yeah, your
touch.
con saves 5. So let's go for 2 longbow attacks against Chaos. Well, a crit's a good start.
Well, you have a crit or a crit. You can choose one, but only one.
Taking their two attacks
Okay.
again. What's going on?
Wow.
Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. They've already taken their 2 attack. They've already taken an attack.
yeah, I've not even had my attack since they attacked.
I didn't say there was just one of them.
Oh, so they got 2 attacks each. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
And this one gets to roll an additional dice.
Oh, no.
Roll an additional set of damage dice above beyond.
So you're taking 12 damage, and you suffer a permanent injury decided by me. But as this,
Oh, your children are dead.
as this is an attack on your soul,
Ooh.
I'm going to say
Oh, my soul.
yep, that.
You have to be mean to someone
I'm
one time a
trying to
day.
think of a way to do this. You know, I'm going to say it manages to pierce a hole through your ear, but it's the soul of your ear, so it doesn't actually leave a physical wound. But that part of your ear now looks dead. And if there is no life left in that part of your ear.
Okay. All right. Too many piercings in it, apparently.
Yep, and let's go for their second attack.
That's what happens when you go to Claire's for an ear piercing.
That one. So you would have advantage on your first attack roll against that, but right, and now we get the last member of this little band of enemies. Right, Raven.
Right. Well,
The light's a bit bright still, but you're not blinded, you're just a disadvantage. So they won't have advantage against you.
so he's probably got his sunglasses on by now anyway as well,
Yeah,
because he's
it's
just
like-
like, I'm not risking that again.
Yeah.
But even so, of course, he knows one of these guys took down Porky.
Yeah.
You can also now see Porky in the doorway and tacking away at them.
Yeah, but he's going to look around specifically and it's like, which one of you did the final blow? Which one of you was it?
Fess up.
I think it was this one.
They just sort of look to each other and goes. Actually, I'm going to have the one at the back comment. Technically, none of them did the final blow. They merely knocked your compatriot unconscious.
Just tell me which one it was.
Hold on, is this cursed to
believe-
DM or Raven to enemy?
I believe it was the one in front of you.
Excellent. And he gets out the sword again, the thunder one, without even,
Yeah.
that's only a 12.
Yes, unfortunately, which due to flanking hits,
Oh, excellent.
because they only have a 13
Right.
AC, and you do get sneak attack on it. So
Which didn't automatically roll for some reason, but okay.
Yep.
And I get my offhand as well.
yeah, if you want to go for the offhand, kick him in the face or whatever. The knife shoes hit.
Technically, that should be a 21 because I had it on disadvantage by accident.
I think technically, you at the moment, like whilst your eyes for this turn would be disadvantage, but
Okay.
It's a
That's
16
fine.
anyway, so
16.
it still hits.
Yeah.
So 2 extra.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's literally just going all out on this particular one. He looks
Right, I like
furious.
Right.
Every cat.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to do anything this fight?
Out. I have been doing things. I'm going to shout, shift to the side, googly buddies, and attack. So they're gonna shift to here and to here, and then Eliza's gonna see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
And cast.
I'll say you're no longer under the effect of the blindness, the frightened, whatever it was.
I'm going to cast Soundwave from here to here. It's not letting me do that on
I mean,
Snap.
technically there's a wall.
Yeah, but it's sound.
Yes, but it's based on tidal wave, which doesn't go through walls, so...
And it's just 30 foot that comes up. If it's tidal wave. You conjure a wave of sound that comes crashing down on an area within range. It doesn't say it starts at one side and goes to another.
You can have it appear from one direction and then have it go another.
So,
I suppose, technically... I suppose?
And it'd be
It doesn't
10...
it doesn't have to emanate from him.
Yeah,
No,
and
but it's more, he's trying to cast it so it, like, goes through the wall. I'm not sure if that's possible.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
I'll-
definitely. Yeah.
I'll cast it coming up from the floor then.
Yeah, I guess.
Only 2 targets then.
It'll get these 3 here. I'm stopping it at Cade, and it's 10 foot wide. And getting these 2 here as well. I'm trying to do maximum effect.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, it's con save, right?
It is dexterity.
I mean, you could hit the same number of them if you did it like that.
I can't reach it far enough doing it like that.
Do it from there then.
No, I'll...
I don't try not to hit Cade.
You won't hit Kate like that. You could hit 5 of them like that.
I'm doing that. I'm trying to save Raven and them as well.
Okay, so the 2 revenants, 1 succeeds, 1 fails, and then these 3. 1, 2, 3. They will fail, but they are not knocked prone.
They're not knocked prone?
Nope, they're immune to prone.
But
this one is not prone. But at the moment, Raven doesn't seem to care. So that's 22 damage, or halved if they succeeded. So I will do that. Whilst that's going on, I need to take some more pot shots at Chaos.
More potion?
I still need to do my
There's 3 of
attack
them?
as well.
Oh, who said there was 3 of them?
So
I never said how many there were.
Well, so far there's been 3 of them.
Yep. So there's at least 3.
At least.
let's see. Can I do my my little stone attacks?
Yep. Actually, whilst this is going on, Raven, do you actually say that you want a duel with that person in particular?
That's essentially what he's done.
Then he looks to... I'm going to say this. He looks to the others and goes, "This one is mine. Stay out of it."
Oh wow!
All the head jiggling going on.
Yeah,
It's
does
jammy.
make dramatic. It is a good tune.
2, 3,
Well, one is-
4, 5. So that's on this one.
Kind of a joke,
Slippity
but
slap.
yes, that kind of is essentially what he's doing.
So,
Okay, so all 5 of those hit.
Oh no!
so
Oh no!
11, 19, 27,
32.
32 on this one here next to Cade.
Right, question. Do your construct's attacks count as magical?
It's... I don't know.
Because I don't know either.
You can't... Oh, it's a magical magical. One sec.
Yeah.
The animators are magic areas.
What was that?
So,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it
It
is
is,
magical.
hence it is an ongoing magic effect, subject to dispel magic through magical attacks that they deliver are, in effect, a spell. So yeah,
Yeah.
they have a magical source.
Okay, so that one Wait, was it? Which one was it you were aiming for? Sorry.
This one. 32 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to put this as a marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing only
Okay,
one of
so
those
one
hits.
of those hits. One
This
of
one
those
here.
is a critical miss. So let's see what happens. That one falls prone.
So a single stone falls prone.
Yeah.
Techni-
It is a
Yeah.
prone stone. Right. So,
and then 5 damage to that one, I'm guessing.
yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Phantom Warrior's turn.
I just turn to Cade and be like, "You what?"
That music was getting like really kind of. Right, let's go for 2 more longbow attacks. 9
You know what?
misses.
This music reminds me of like GoldenEye, for some weird reason.
Right, Revenant with a long sword is that one. So as he has been ordered or has heard the request to change targets, will change targets and go for the person that just hit them in the back.
He has disadvantage on his attack because he's the one I hit when I raged for
Yeah,
the first time.
he's going for you. This one.
Yeah, so he's got. Oh, well, then it doesn't count. It's only if the next person he attacks that's not me.
Kenny now won with his first one.
Okay.
And he now has disadvantage on you with this second attack.
That'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Okay.
So he misses.
Okay.
Well, that was lucky.
Nice.
Without using lucky.
You've got like her guardians around her. You've got like her mother, her father, her older sister, and her adoptive mother. Like, all angry
Yep.
face.
Right, Eos, you're up on this floor. You're being shot by spectral warriors, of which for some reason I feel like I've only rolled 3 sets attacks with.
Yeah, okay, sorry, going back a little bit. A lot of people have counter arguments, but Jeremy Crawford said, regardless of the damage type, direct damage of a spell is magical. So, anyway, it doesn't matter, we'll come back to it. There's like counter arguments for both. Anyway, so.
I've actually written one of these.
Besides, it's like bludgeoning damage from a tidal wave. Is that magical? Well, of course it is. Anyway, so there's 3 sludgy boys, potentially 3 archers on me,
Yep.
and also my way is blocked off now thanks to these guys. Eos looks up to the sky. Is it still dark and gloomy?
Yeah.
I assume that's dim lighting then.
Yeah.
Perfect. Because Eos, in this moment, only wishes she had got a slither of her divinity left.
Oh shit, I'm not mute.
No problem. Trying to do something cool here. Trying to undermine my powers.
Sorry, I've literally just scrolled up for the first time this entire fight and noticed you're surrounded.
Right, so what are you going for?
So, in this moment, she looks up into the sky, praying that if she was still in her divine form, maybe, just maybe, she would still have her wings. She had a brief glimpse of recognition and remembrance when Cade was flying her with his wings, and there was almost this sense that she's seen this kind of aerial view before. And in that moment, she remembers. I'm going to draw upon the mystical power of the night to rise into the air as a bonus action.
Okay, so you now have a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 minute.
And I will fly, whooshing up with these spectral wings, much like the ones that are shown on like my actual spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
And I'll fly up into the air above this tower.
Yeah.
Move me.
Okay, so I will move you to. I'm going to reveal something now, which you'll get to see. I will let me just move you myself. So you fly up to this tower here. So you can sort of see the tower.
Is this a window?
Yeah.
Okay, it's blocked my vision.
Okay, that's stupid.
Do you want to just drag me in? 'Cause I'm going to be flying through it.
Well, before you fly through it, let me just describe something else before you
go ahead.
So, you notice coating this tower there appears to be there's a thick layer of dust covering the walls, and there appears to be slight bulges in it that almost look insectoid in shape, but they appear to be completely unmoving. You can also see ravens in the room. Not Raven the player, Raven's the bird. So,
say that part with the insectoid parts.
So in the dust, think there appears to be almost like insect husks on the wall, on the outside. They don't appear to be moving in any way. They're
just
not.
They're pinned, or they just sort of.
No, they're just sort of stuck to the wall.
Like a cocoon would be if it like wedged itself and like hatched from it.
In fact, yeah, basically.
Like it's stuck with mucus, perhaps, maybe.
Possibly, you're not sure.
And are the husks open, or are they?
They're closed.
Like, ooh, that's giving me all kinds of goosebumps. Where is the beacon itself? Is it above?
The beacon is in this room, from what you can see. So I will actually just describe the room for you.
Yep.
I like how this is happening during combat still. It's kind of fun. So you can see the stairs climbing to the tower's peak, which is a stone floor and a 30-foot-high pitched roof. Ravens roost on crisscrossing rafters, coming and going through small holes in the roof. 10-foot-high, 5-foot-wide arched windows are evenly spaced around the walls. Each window consists of a lead latticework fitted with the small panes of transparent glass. You can see, actually, is it here? I'm trying to find a bit of information for this. Is it in the special events for some reason? Because that would be great if it is, because that makes no sense. No. Where the hell is this bit of information gone? Yes, but it does appear to be in this room that you can see the beacon.
Okay, and is it like a big mound of fuel sticks?
No. What's the best way to sort of describe this? It almost looks like there's a position on here. Like there's like a bit in the middle which almost appears like some sort of like lattice work of some sort, almost like a container, but you can't see any fuel.
Okay, I get what you're saying, like a lattice work of iron or...
Yeah, sort of thing.
Okay. Then I shall bring out my own fuel. Using my alchemy supplies, I would like to move or try and smash through the window. If there's not one there already, I'll just go through it.
Yeah, you can go through. I'm just trying to find where the hell is that bit of information for you? Sorry, I'm just trying to... I've lost a bit of information here, and it's important information that you kind of need to know. So, okay, where the hell is that? Oh, so yeah, you don't notice that. Okay, you wouldn't have seen that. You would have noticed, sorry, that there is a dragon perched on the roof here as you were flying up.
Just a dragon? Just a casual dragon?
Not a statue of a dragon.
Okay, thank you.
It's a gargoyle.
Important distinction. All right, cool. Interesting. Does it look perhaps like the one we saw down at the bottom, which had like a movable hinged mouth?
No, but roll me a perception check.
Okay, cool. I just left roll 20 instead of picking perception. Go me.
Right.
Can I roll
whilst
insight
that's
on
going
that?
on,
I have a
I'll
huge passive
go
option.
I'll go on to the next person's turn whilst when
Right,
he's load. Okay, so roll that.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, just beware. Like, I do have a huge passive perception as well.
Yeah, but this is more of an active thing.
Okay. All right. I want to still use my action for something though, just in case.
Yeah, this wouldn't be an action, but it's more. Okay, so you notice that there is writing, but you're unable to read it from that distance.
Does it look like it's draconic?
Yes.
Could be a hint to something. All right, screw it. We'll go up and have a read of it.
Okay, so I'll say because I'm just going to say that as you are flying up, you notice this, and then you decided to I'll just sort of move you over to move you closer so you can read it, because it wouldn't take your full flight to sort of get there.
Okay.
So, I will share the information.
Oh, it's all the way over here.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Sort of where the positioning is kind of weird, because technically you're actually only like here, because it's just like how the floors of the tower are done. So you would have noticed it as you were coming up the stairs, and as you sort of flown up, you noticed writing near it.
Okay. All right.
So you read this: when the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Arguingvost will beam and rid this land of gloom.
Dragon dreams his dream.
And you can roll me a quick intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Yep.
Religion? It sounds very religious.
No, it's not religious in this case.
14's not bad for us.
Okay. Based on this information, it sounds like the beacon isn't a beacon that can be lit with fuel. It's a beacon that is lit somehow.
We need to find the dragon. We need to find the tomb of the dragon. That's what I'm gathering from that. There's another place where the dragon is buried, and it's not Arguingvost, it's somewhere else.
Well, there's still places here that you haven't seen, so there are technically places there could be.
Yeah.
But it appears that it's not within its rightful tomb, based on those words, is what you get.
Yeah, it needs to be resting within its tomb. Right, yeah. Great. Okay. Regardless, that is a bit. I'm gonna fly myself back over here. That is a huge change in strategy.
Yep. And you're now sort of in this position. You're further up, so you're still fairly high up. I'll say that these words were carved on the dragon's back.
All right. Tell you what.
So
there is a flask. There's a flask of alchemy fire within my hand, ready to be thrown into this. And seeing these words, Chaos lets out a deep sigh and flies back down through the hole.
Does alchemist fire glow at all?
Yeah.
Does it shed light?
Mm-hmm.
So as you pull that out, the husks begin to move slightly.
Yep, like I say, I fly back down the hole.
And as soon as you move away, you notice them stop moving.
Oh, good. Joy. That is creepy as all hell. Never mind then. Probably great. Did read that before I tried this mad move.
Yeah,
okay.
So
that is probably going to take all my movement to fly back in.
Yeah, I'll say like you've had to dash and everything. So
okay. You can chuck me back on the.
Yeah, I'll move you down to the floor below, and I have noticed the time, so I feel
I've still got
Like
mine.
on that,
Oh, wait.
you use your bonus action to
Yeah, yeah.
fly.
Mhm.
On that bombshell, we shall leave it there for this week.
All right.
And
Right.
so we shall see what happens again next week. So, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Continue watching because the Last Resort Company are up next, assuming they haven't died yet. Then there's Join Us Friday, where we continue in the Clawed Coast, trying to gather up Karis's family for a meal. That's all it's about. I just want a nice family dinner. And then join us Sunday for the Witch Hunters, which is, from what I hear, is getting pretty damn exciting, even more so than before.
Yeah, destroying worlds and stuff.
So, good night, sleep tight, and don't let the mysterious insects bite.
Booyah. Bye.